Hey guys, so we're here to
Both of us.
yeah, both of us are here to
I forgot to mention me.
this jackass over here is with me 9 months.
Yeah.
To tell you guys.
I'm with my 9 month is with him. I think you mean.
Yeah. So shut up.
It's just letting you know.
So what we're
I
here
am
to
the one.
So what we're here to do. So what we're doing today?
What are we
is-
here to do? Oh my god! If you want to know, it's right here. Like, we don't even have to describe this. There's a description. You think people are gonna watch this without looking at the title first?
So as you can see in the
Oh
title-
boy, our school stories! I wonder what this video is about. That's what we're doing today.
We are discussing our school
Don't
story.
take that the wrong way.
Our school. Like humongous.
Humongous entertainment. Oh! Rickety roast!
So today we're just gonna describe some of the stories we've had so far in high school.
Yeah, so far. That we've had. Stories.
Yeah.
So that we've had.
So do you want to start us off?
Dude, I got a real short story.
And this is not in chronological order, so this could be from like when we're in senior year or when we're in like 10th grade.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's just we're not gonna do it in chronological order because it could reveal some.
Right. Alright, so I'm gonna keep this under wraps. This was recently, I gotta think of a Roman week. It's at my school's Roman week celebration.
Week.
You gotta then make all the juniors, which I was, dressed up as, Roman gods and goddesses. And we picked out a hat. We didn't get selected because otherwise my my racist teacher would have given me racist for 2 reasons this time. It's just because I'm black. She would have given me some 12th Hephaestus or whatever. So instead, I don't know. I think he's the god of like machines, maybe of lava. Not really sure.
Yeah.
So I got Zeus. I got Zeus with another guy too.
So what, 2 people got Zeus?
Yeah, dude. So we had to decide who's gonna dress up as Zeus and like talk, and who's gonna announce the stuff about Zeus. And
So there's gonna be one that's gonna be Zeus and one that's gonna be basically the Speedwagon.
yeah,
Speedwagon.
just saying everything, just telling the facts about Zeus.
Alright.
So you gotta act the part. So teachers are like, remember, you gotta pretend to be Zeus. And there's this other guy who whispered something to me as soon as he found out I was gonna be dressing up as Zeus. I'll tell you about that later. And then let's just say we did rock paper scissors. I gave Zeus to the other guy because he beat me because he chose rock. And
Punch you.
John can boom. And so the next day in class, the teachers are like, all right, so remember, if you're Zeus, you gotta keep in mind who Zeus is. He's a powerful guy. You gotta act strong. Keep in mind, Zeus has got it with the ladies. So if
God of the ladies?
he's got it with the ladies, dude.
Oh.
He's gonna be turning around. He's
Zeus.
turning his back on his wife. Yeah, dude. So in case you see any women around, you should just be sure to. And then the guy whispered the same thing he did to me before. He yelled, "Show them your lightning bolt." If you see any ladies around, because he said it.
I got a lightning bolt right here.
The Flash? It's the Wally? No, it was more like, if you see any women, you gotta, what do you call it? Show them your lightning bolt. Show them your lightning bolt! Okay, so now it's your turn.
Alright. The end of the story. Alright. So my story is when I was in 10th grade.
Top secret boy stuff.
Yeah. And I was in English class. So I got set up with these kids. One of them I'll name Gin.
Claire.
One of them's name is
Wonder
Gin.
Rat.
The other's name is
Lenny. Zeus.
I don't
Name
know. Let's
Zeus.
go with Lenny.
Go with
Or no, Zeus.
Lenny.
Let's go with Zeus. Then the next guy is Lenny. Right. Then it's me, and then it's Isabel. Right? So I'm writing. So Isabel writes her paper, right? And she writes it for the. We have 2 problems, right? She writes it,
And you're one of them. I got 99 problems and you're 2.
So.
Sorry. Let's make something else. I am the one who deserves respect. Okay, so we got that done. So you're checking your phone security. You're 100% at risk for a guy with a mask appearing on your screen. You get tweets from Speedwagon. Oh, I'm keeping our
and the real micro, not the fake.
Would the real micro stand up, please? I am the one so dumb. was his mate. You keep going with your story about the god.
So then she's writing it, right?
Can you change Lenny to Hephaestus, please?
Yes, okay, Lenny to Hephaestus.
Alright.
So then she writes the paper, right? And then she says, I'm going to the bathroom. She goes to the bathroom, and she leaves me... Then she leaves Hephaestus to write this, right?
Yeah.
Hephaestus is just like, I left early, so I didn't read the story. And then the first guy, I'll call the first guy Anthony because I don't remember his name. The first guy...
What? Yeah, wait, what did you name him? Like,
I don't remember. Anthony reads it, and he's like, oh, no, I call him Geen or something.
Gin, it was Gin.
Gin. So Gin's like, I didn't read it either. I left early too, so I can't write it. And then Zeus over there is like, I'm attracting the ladies. Too bad. I'm like, Zeus, I can appreciate that, dude. Show them with your lightning bolts. Like, yeah. So then...
You best me believing you ought to show those women your lightning bolts.
So then...
Obtain funds.
So then Geen is all like, here, you do it, you know? Here, you got served.
I'm a silver platter. Mario no radio, if you know what I'm saying.
So he gave it to me, right? Gave the paper to me, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll write it. So I wrote it with a slightly lighter shade of red to really piss off Isabel.
Oh wow, you know what did Isabel do?
So then I write it, Isabel comes back, and she's like, what is this? This is not A+ quality. This is gonna give me at least a C. And I'm like, well, look.
At least a C.
Well, look, why don't you...
Worse.
And then I say, okay, you know, I tried my best. Why don't you write it? And she's like, no, I wrote the first one. You wrote it. So I'm like, you write it. And I'm like, okay. So I write it again, write the second sentence. And she's like, what is this? And I'm like, what do you mean, what is this? And then she's like, this is so badly written. My uncle that has... Or my younger brother could write better than this.
Dude, my uncle could write better than this.
And then
he's running a multi-million-dollar enterprise. You think you're better than him?
So then I look at Geen, who just gave me this, who said that this paper was good, and he's like, dude, I told you it was good, and hey, Festus over here is like looking at me like, I'm like, right, hey, Festus? I mean, right, Festus? So then I tell him, but you told me it was good, and he's like, no, it didn't. It's so funny, whatever. So then he's like, so then Isabel is like, write it again. So I'm like, I wrote the best I could, and she's like, well, it's not better than it could have been. So then,
it's not better than it could have.
Then
it's not better than the best it could be.
So then Zeus takes it, and he's like, let me do it. So he writes it while he's fending off the women.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, dude.
He writes it. She looks at it, and she's like, ew. Grabs her red pen, scribbles it all out. What
gives you a math equation, you solve it wrong, she stabs you with the fork.
Flips the paper over and starts writing her story, what she wants to write. And I'm thinking, look, lady, why didn't you write this the first time instead of arguing with us?
Group projects?
So then she starts talking smack like, I wish I was in a smarter class. I wish I was in the 4th period because that's where all my friends are, and all my friends are smart. And I'm like, all your friends like Attack on Titan. How stupid can they be, dude? SAO's their favorite anime? Just jump off a bridge or something.
Dude, hey, that's better than not like an anime at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, dude? You know what I'm... You preach what I'm preaching, teach what I'm learning.
So then I say... Zeus is gonna read this, right? And I say, hey, Zeus.
Hey, Zeus!
Hey, Zeus!
Jesus.
Read what I wrote. And she's like, no, do not read what he wrote. It is garbage. And I'm like, oh, like,
Zeus beat himself and started crying in front of the class. And that's the day you got expelled for 3 days.
That did not happen.
Yeah, it was 5.
No, it was not 5! So then I said, come on, read it. And then she's like, no, do not read it.
And you're like, read it. And she's like, no. And you're like,
read it.
Read it.
And then she says, no, maybe
and then I say, read it.
Maybe if you were to read, maybe if you were to actually go to a grammar and English school and spelling school too, you could learn how to write.
To where?
You left the light on in the...
Yeah, I did. Slack, dude.
My mom's gonna kill you.
Hey, dude, I'll kill the lights. That's what it takes.
wait till the story's
Don't
done.
ask me. You want me to die before the story's done?
Yes.
Right. Gotta protect my emblems, you know?
And then Zeus whisked out,
What did Jesus do?
read what she wrote.
Right. Is that it?
Yeah.
So real question, what the hell was the point of Gin and King Festus in that story? It's basically just use Zeus and Isabella.
Because Geen over there is just like being totally not biased, or being biased towards her because she's the smart one. And I just can't believe it, dude. Like, and he's like, I know, right? All my friends are in that class. I'm like, dumbass, you don't have any friends besides,
Zeus and Hera.
besides Lincoln and Pigeon over there.
Living in the logs and bird.
It's just like, why do people not understand this? It is like, Geen, listen! You're not that smart, dude! I mean, I said to him, cussing is like salad dressing. It adds a flavor, extra oomph. And he's like, salad dressing's not the same as cussing. And I'm like, yeah, like you're gonna be a pilot for the Air Force.
Dude, pirates wearing like a sailor.
Alright, so that'll wrap it up for this time, for the story time.
To 11 minutes.
I know, right? I can't believe it. Alright, Will.
So, drinking game. The amount of times you said Isabella, you take a shot.
Take a
You
shot
want to
of-
delight for a few days. Of what does that say? I can translate. Ride net two.
Alright. See you later, Benign.
My net.
That's
Oh, dude! We got a name! I was just gonna say fellow benign men.
My fellow slaves.
We weren't gonna say that. We're not gonna say that. I swear, don't desubscribe while I'm talking to you. You are the one.
You are the one. Alright, we'll see you when we see.